Randy, I thought you said you were gonna help me with these flyers. Like a million of them.
Now?
No, why don't you help me on the closing night? They're most effective that night.
Okay, fine. I was just trying to read my comic.
Comic can wait. I've got a million.
Well, okay,
You help me, I'll make a spaghetti dinner. We could have a bubble bath, some Chianti.
Hey guys. Randy, I have the most amazing news.
Yeah?
Okay, so my chef school classmates, they're gonna cook all the food for the wedding party.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, free catering.
Yeah, well, I was
Isn't that
looking
great?
forward to cooking for 40 people, but I tell you.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be a few more now.
Yeah. Well, they're making the food, so I have to invite at least 14 of my classmates.
14
They
people.
gotta be there if they're gonna cook for us,
Our
right?
house isn't that big. All right, here, can you hold these? Sorry.
Randy, I thought you were helping
I
me.
will. Just hold on a second. I gotta check these numbers on my computer.
They're good people.
Good people.
Hold on. Everybody's a good person.
Having
I
the
know.
cast of Just Like Mom cook your wedding food, that's a good idea, eh? If it has mustard in it, I guess Billy made it.
Patriots!
Yeah, fine.
Patriots!
Yeah.
What's that? What's that? Patriots!
Yeah, it was the weather, you
All the weather, now you're blaming it on the weather.
It was.
The officiating
in the weather.
The weather. Well, what about Peyton Manning? Choke! Couldn't do nothing. Yeah, give me the good stuff.
What the hell is all of this?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm clearing out Shed for brains, eh? Finishing up, shutting her down, eh? Granny McLaughlin says if I don't, she ain't giving me no money to pay my bills.
All right, you mean you lost the arm wrestle?
How do you know about that?
Yes, we all know about the arm wrestle.
No, she's stronger than she looks, eh? Like, I was going easy on her, and then she just reefed on me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And now I gotta get a new job. Ridiculous. Get a real job, she says. Get a real job.
Well, honey, you're not the only one. I might be standing in the unemployment line my damn self.
You serious? Oh, it's terrible.
Hey, Lucas, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
And some company?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Yeah, ooh, wouldn't go saying that in this trade.
What's that?
Well, you heard about Pete.
No.
He got beaten up last Thursday. Pretty bad. I saw him in the hospital yesterday.
What?
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be okay.
What happened?
Just, he has his jaw wired shut. Some guys just beat him up for no reason.
Oh, put a cape on me and call me
What
Superman.
guys?
No, no.
Oh my gosh.
No one knows.
I just made it here. Holy smokes. Usually I give myself 25 minutes to leave the office and get
Oh, yeah?
to the train. Today, 10 minutes. So I took my alternative route, eh? Just deked through everybody. It was like they were marching shoulders of conservative drone people. You know, they were like a race car. And they stopped the train. That was for me. They just let me on.
Ah, I was lucky.
just
Did
made
anybody see what happened? I mean, was anybody there?
Well, actually, Brenda went right by him.
You saw what happened?
You're talking about Pete.
Oh, I know, isn't that terrible? Well,
I know it's
I
terrible.
saw him
Did-
on Saturday. I took him
saw
some
him
flowers.
Sunday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I took him to pizza, took him out.
I spent some time with him and read him a couple of chapters of Bridges of Madison County, and then, I don't know, I guess he must be in so much pain, he just started to, you know, act a bit crazy. Maybe he's on some sort of medication where he's like, get out, get out. So
Yeah.
I laugh. I guess he needed his time. Mind you, does have a bit of a bad attitude. Like, I came there on my Saturday, right? So it's no wonder someone popped
Sure,
him
he
in
was
the
happy to see you.
kisser. Well,
Jane has to come.
Okay.
Jane's a keeper.
All right. What about Collins?
I don't have to go. What about
Okay.
the Eisler? What's Zach? Your parents are on the list?
Well, yeah.
We discussed this. We decided that no parents are coming to this party.
I know, but Look, they're gonna find out sooner or later, right?
What?
Why not?
What do you mean they're gonna find out sooner or later? You told them, right?
But you don't just, like,
No, I haven't.
why do they have to find out at our wedding party?
Well, because it's a public place, okay? They're polite people. They won't make a scene, okay? They're not gonna be rude to anyone. It'll be a nice way to ease
This
them
is
into
about
it.
you and me. This isn't,
And it will, of course, it will be about you and me.
how do you think it's gonna look without my parents being there?
Look, it's not gonna look like anything, okay? It's just, they're my parents, all right? We didn't invite them to our wedding, so I thought maybe they could be there when we re-exchange our vows, you know?
I mean, it's getting so bad you don't even feel safe in your own home anymore.
That's true sometimes, you
You're
know.
not safe on a train?
What are you talking about? What happened to Pete? That wasn't a random act of violence. I mean, you know, the guy rubs people the wrong way and it comes back to him.
Well,
I mean,
nothing warrants a beating.
well, I understand that and I feel sorry for him, but I mean, knowing Pete, you know, he brought it on himself.
I
maybe.
could see it being totally random. I mean, there's crime everywhere. I mean, look, the AGO just lost those, you know, $1.5 million in those little statuettes, ivory statuettes.
It's a little different than a beating. I mean,
They got robbed in broad daylight.
The point
Yeah, they
is crime. There's more crime.
yeah, that's a different kind. I mean, some guy stealing some unknown artist from the 1700s. Was it-
Unknown or known. I mean,
Well, it's not a Monet, it's not a Picasso. I mean, this guy's gonna have a hard
Well,
time
no, but
pawning it off.
That's just the point.
Like-
It's a collectible.
Yeah,
He
a
probably-
collectible
Oh
what?
my
A
gosh.
collectible unknown
It
artist for
doesn't matter.
$1.5
A
million?
collectible is a collectible. I know collectibles, eh? I collect little birds. You know, yeah, ceramic or glass. Wherever I go, I get a little bird, and just as a little memory trigger, so that I can sit and go, oh, that was when I went down to Florida, or that's
A
when we were
memory
kids and I went to the, yeah.
See, it's not really the same as this. This is $1.5 million. And you know, some greedy collector probably hired somebody to steal this just to keep in his basement and never
Inside
show
job.
anybody.
I spent $25.99 on one bird, and I tell you, it wasn't the size of a bird. It was a, yeah,
The size of a what?
that.
So anyway, she's gonna marry him. Okay, she's 40, he's 85, so you know she's just marrying him for the money. She's gonna sell the salon. With new ownership comes new management. They're gonna bring in their own people, and where's that gonna leave me?
That's great. That's great.
I mean, that's great. I'm gonna be out of a job. Okay.
You know, I can't believe he was doing this under my nose the whole time, eh?
Doing what?
You know, they had their little shed there, Lonnie and Melvin, right? They're like, oh, that's just for workers only. Don't go in there, Johnny. We don't want you going in there, right? I go in there now when I'm cleaning up in there. It's filled with this stuff. He was growing weed in there. You understand?
He's growing weed?
Melvin.
Serious?
Every time I turn around, Buddy's eyes were so red, you know, he couldn't see straight. Always walking around eating pizza, giggling. I'm all like, no wonder we're so
see that.
unproductive. It's unbelievable.
So what is all this? Like,
For hydroponics. It's for growing weed. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. You're Jamaican, right?
hydroponics. What?
Well, you're from Jamaica, right?
Well, my parents are from Jamaica.
Oh, you people practically invented this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bit of the ganja there.
No, we did not invent it, Johnny, I'll have you know. And I think I'm very insulted that you would assume that. You're just perpetuating the stereotype that all Jamaicans smoke weed and we invented it and we didn't.
Whoa, I'm just saying, I'm just saying I'm not racist or nothing.
Don't
I'm
go
just
around saying that.
No, I'm just saying Bob Marley and all those guys, every song they sing's got a bit of weed in the lyrics.
They don't represent all of Jamaica. And how would you like it if I said, oh, you know, Johnny, figures you know so much about hydroponics and your family does it, seeing as how you're all from Barrie. Huh? Barryonians, you can probably take a program and study a course on how to grow the stuff and sell it.
Yeah, right. Between us, somebody from Jamaica and somebody from Barrie, we could probably grow some good weed. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Honey, I know that they weren't that supportive of us when we first started dating, but it's just because they're stubborn. I mean, they're gonna come around, I promise.
Zach, I think this is the wrong way to spring it on them. I mean...
But that's the thing, I think it's a perfect way. I mean, all our friends and family from the journey are gonna be there.
It's our wedding party.
It's gonna be
it's a night
beautiful.
where
They'll
we
get
can have
drawn in.
fun.
Anna, look, I've known the Islers for quite a while now, and I really have to say that they're wonderful people. And despite all the boneheaded moves this guy has pulled from time to time, they have always been supportive of him. And, I mean, look, they raised the man that you love. They can't be all bad, right? And I can't think of a better way of showing your love than by sharing it with them. Contingent on the fact that you don't spring it on them and you tell them beforehand. But they'll always be there to be supportive.
Mary, that was really sweet.
See?
So,
Yeah.
why don't we just leave their names on the list and try to find a couple of other people that we can strike up, right?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
They'll learn to love you as much as I do. I promise.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. The Islers. It'll be fun.
Of course it'll be fun.
I mean, I had a couple of plants down in the ravine there behind my house, right? But the only thing with that was the teenagers found it. They cleaned me out. I had 2 beauties, 2 females, eh?
Hey.
Come back, totally gone.
Johnny,
Nothing.
this is a slippery, slippery slope, okay? It starts out with you just doing a little whatever in your basement.
Yeah.
It's illegal, that's my point.
It's legal.
It's illegal.
No, Gov Sherlock, I know it's illegal.
Yeah, and you have your kids. I mean, what kind of example are you setting for your kids?
Hey, if you're not gonna be honest with your kids right off the get-go, it'll come back and bite you in the rear, right? You know, you gotta be honest with them, right?
Yeah, but what are you teaching them? You're teaching them that it's okay to break the law.
I'm teaching them that it's okay to be a home gardener.
That it's okay to live a secret life, huh? A criminal life. Come on.
Criminal
and you're gonna
life.
get caught. You're gonna get caught if you don't smoke it all first.
I ain't gonna get caught. Oh, hey, officer, come down to my basement for a second. Look at this. Oops, sorry. How am I gonna get caught, right?
Kids are gonna talk. You never know. Why do you want to take that risk, Johnny? It's a stupid idea.
Oh, it's a stupid idea. What?
Yeah.
You don't smoke, is what you're saying.
No, I don't.
It's not the same.
It is. Well, how do you think they become rare artifacts? Because you keep them and you pass them down.
Yeah, but these are like one-of-a-kind ivory carvings from the 18th century, not some porcelain doll you buy off of like the shopping channel.
I've never
Speaking
bought
of one-of-a-kind
anything off the
art
shopping network.
exhibits, did you hear about this? Sharon's actually praising this idiot, okay? The ambassador in Sweden destroyed an art exhibit in the museum because he didn't like what he had to say. Like, I mean, it's just stupid.
that's
People
not
are
right.
like, they're censoring, like, you know, artists now. It's moronic. Like, look, there's a pool of blood with like a bomber, one of the suicide bombers in it. But so what? Like what? Protest it. Write a letter to the do something.
Don't
Just
go
don't
look at it.
throw a light in it. Like what?
Well, I don't know. People deal with things differently. What do you care?
I care a lot about freedom of speech.
You care about being grumpy. That's what you care. You embrace it.
Sitting a little on edge.
Yeah.
I'm fine, thank
Did
you
you
very
get
much.
Too much tan?
Just fine. It just upsets me.
Maybe you need to get off the glug glug glug.
I got off the glug glug glug. Thank you very much.
Oh, maybe you need to get back on.
Okay, so the government tomorrow decides to legalize marijuana all of a sudden, right? They start selling it at corner stores, right? Then it's okay, right? Is that what you're saying? Then you can go buy weed?
No,
Huh?
no, that will never happen. And even if it does, that's in the future. Right now, it's illegal, and you shouldn't do it, okay? I like to be a bad girl at times, I'll admit it, but I don't have a criminal mind.
Oh, come on, everybody's done something illegal every
No,
now and then.
not
It's human
everybody.
nature. Okay, you're at a supermarket, you're a student, right? You're very hungry, you see a couple of nice T-bone steaks there, you shove them in your jacket and you run out of there.
Shove them in your
Right.
Okay, first of all, pick up some ground beef. It's a lot cheaper, and it's also good for you. I mean, you don't have to get the T-bone steak, so no.
Come on, what, you've never cheated on your taxes just a little?
No.
Okay, you're at a red light, it's 4 in the morning, right? And there's no cops around, right? You decide to run the red, who cares, right?
No, it's 4 in the morning. That means it's still dark outside. You can't see what's coming around the corner. No, I like to have the right of way.
You ever jaywalked? Shannon, huh? You ever...
That's not even a criminal. I mean, jaywalk. They don't even acknowledge that. Like, and no.
Hi, sorry. Excuse me. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Come on. What is it?
Nothing. I'm fine. I'm happy.
You don't look happy. Come on.
It's so rare. I mean, nice of you to address my feelings. Randy, I'm tired. I've been working really hard. I haven't been sleeping, and I'm embarrassed to say that I'm jealous of the way Zach feels towards Anna. You don't do that to me.
What?
You never act like you... You see it right now. You're shushing me. Why are you so embarrassed of me?
Because we're in a public place. Like, I'm sorry. You know I don't like public displays of affection.
You know what? I'm not asking for you to do it all the time. But I've noticed lately you don't even want to be near me, it seems. Once in a while, would it kill you to just, like, cuddle me? Or just maybe once in a while I'd like it if someone yelled out, hey, why don't you two get a room?
Okay.
Okay? Come on, lately you have been way more cling off, and I've been way more cling on. If I can sound like a no.
Look.
I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, so I guess you wouldn't mind then somebody from South Africa walking into the Oakville Gallery, going up to the John Grayson installation, and just tarnishing it, throwing paint on it, scratching it up. Like, you'd be okay with that?
Well,
That's
look, all
reprehensible.
Well, some stuff, what they get away with calling art, like some of the stuff is just offensive. Why should I have to witness that?
What's offensive to you? I mean,
well, not just me, I'll tell you that. I saw other people.
Art is based on personal opinion. I mean, people,
That's right.
When Picasso first came out with his paintings, people said that was offensive. That was rotten art because it didn't look anything like the
Exactly.
people.
And everything can't be a starving artist painting. You know, a landscape or a cute little dog or a Rockwell or something. You know?
Don't even put Norman Rockwell against these people who it looks like they cleaned their brushes and they're selling you their scraps because they
Norman Rockwell was offensive to me, okay, but you didn't hear me protesting or destroying the art.
Capturing
There was a picture of a doctor with a little boy with his pants down.
Oh, you're
Come on.
It's your mind that pollutes that imagery.
It's an outdated law, Shannon. That's all I'm saying. It's like, drugs are bad. All drugs are evil, right? But they ain't all created equal, right? Some aren't so bad. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
All right, you may have a point. It may be outdated, but it's still the law. And you can't bend the law or blur the line a little just for your own benefit. You can't do that. I mean, what example are you setting for your children? Johnny, you have 3 beautiful daughters, right?
Yep.
You are the man in their lives. Okay, whoever they decide to marry or whatever boyfriends, they won't even know the difference between, you know, a criminal-minded boyfriend or husband-to-be from, you know, someone who follows the rules. Why? Because their father broke some laws. I mean, come on, do the right thing, Johnny. Set a good example. They look up to you, right?
Oh, you know, it's a bit of a teenage dream, eh? Like growing weed in your own home.
Yeah, well, not a teenager anymore.
I'll keep it out back there, I guess. Well, I don't know, maybe I could use it to grow mushrooms or something.
Mushroom? Okay.
No, for salad,
mushrooms?
for salad. For salad and omelets and that.
Really?
Zach, you don't know what my father is like, or my family for that matter.
No, and I'm not going to know unless I meet them.
Well,
okay?
You're not meeting them at our wedding party, okay?
Okay,
my
what do we-
father's gonna show up drunk and probably start a fight and tell me how much I ruined my life.
Yeah,
I don't
it
want
just seems to me like you're just scared to invite them. Okay, what do we talk about at the journey? We talk about showing courage, facing our issues head on. Well, this is one of those issues.
Don't even use that. Oh, I'm not. They're not coming, okay? Just respect the way I feel.
Okay. All right. I guess we just had our first fight.
I guess we did.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to fight.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, our whole civilization is based on controversial figures, okay? If they censored Jesus Christ, you'd be wearing a mummy around your neck, okay? If they censored Galileo, you'd fall off the edge of the earth when you went on vacation.
Leonardo
Come
da
on.
Vinci, Copernicus.
Whatever. The point is, nowadays, it's like, where does it stop? Where do you it just, all you have is they're trying to push the envelope on sex, and kill,
It's never gonna stop because we're growing with it. And we're growing, we can handle it more.
We can handle it?
Yeah.
You think so? So I should just be able to say whatever I want to say to you willy-nilly, what I think of you?
Absolutely.
No
Lay it
matter?
on me.
What I have to say about you would make you weep.
Well, bring it on. I can handle it. I'm a big guy.
Maybe that's what happened to Pete, eh? He saw their art, those guys' art, and they pop.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
I'm ready.
Jerk.
That's it?
All right, break it up. Let's go.
Is everything okay with you guys?
Fine. Okay, so what's going on? Your family coming or not?
Well, my family is coming.
And mine is not. And
Yeah.
we still have
14 extra people, and
Yeah.
that's 14 people too much. My
That's
house
fine.
is too small.
Yeah,
you know
I know. That's
Randy,
fine. We'll
for
If I
sure.
could fit everybody, I would, but
Okay,
we'll cut 14 people.
Yes.
it's a lot of
let's-
people, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's on the list?
Well, there's Mike G. He has to come.
Yeah.
What about who's Lucas West? Brenda Murphy.
Well, Lucas he'll be a good time. He's a good partier. I mean, he
Well, I
might
think-
hit on some
do
of
I
your
know that?
friends. Well, no, not really, but he's a fun guy. I mean,
Okay.
Brenda will probably just come and tell us we shouldn't have gotten married, so I guess we could cut Brenda, I suppose.
No,
But
no skin off my back.
yeah, I mean, we gotta lose people, so I guess we could lose Lucas. I don't know.
Murphy.
Who else?
Well, what about all your journey friends? I mean, there's an awful
No,
lot.
they have to come.
It's like 30 of them.
They
I
have
think.
to come.
That's how we met.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Don't worry about it, Randy. We will figure it out. Okay? We're in love, and we will compromise, right?
Right.
Okay.
It'll work itself out.
Of course.
Of my third class